Hello, hello, hello.
There you go, brother. Sorry about that, man. It's TikTok, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. Um, can you see me?
No, you need to save it.
Okay. All right, I saved it. All
There
right.
you go, brother.
All right.
All right, it's all yours, man.
All right. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start it off kicking it Tejano and proud of your boy Zane. This is how we do it right here. Let's go.
It's that 512 kid, DJ Zane.
Texas, Tejano Radio.
Repping for the 512. The 512.
Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for joining. Turn up the radio, stereo, computer, tablet, cell phone, whatever you got me on. We're gonna give you the sweet Tejano jam. Tap the screen as fast as you can. Stick around for a little while.
¿Acaso no soy lo que esperabas? ¿Acaso no soy lo que soñabas? ¿Acaso no soy ese príncipe azul que vive en las noches a encender tu luz con canciones y poesías en serenata? ¿Acaso no soy tu buen amigo? ¿Acaso no soy tu fiel amante? ¿Acaso no soy el que te hace reír y a veces también el que te hace llorar? No lo niego, nunca dije ser el hombre ideal.
Come on, sing it for me.
Es que no soy perfecto, tan solo soy humano. A veces nos peleamos para luego conformarnos. Es que no soy perfecto, pero así me quisiste, con todos mis defectos, con todas mis virtudes, así me conociste.
Otra.
No estamos separados, tampoco divorciados, pero me siento solo. No vivimos aparte, es más, dormimos juntos, pero me siento solo. Me gustan las fiestas, salir con tus amigas, buscando los placeres. Pero esto no soporto, hoy estoy decidido, mejor te dejo sola.
Welcome in.
Ya no soporto más, ese es mi sentimiento. Ya no soporto más, pero hoy no me arrepiento.
TikTok, welcome in. Don't be afraid to say hi. Give it a Tejano and proud. Happy Tuesday.
Llenado su tiempo vacío, de aventuras más, y mi mente se llena de tristeza por no verte más. Y haciendo el amor te he nombrado sin quererlo yo, porque en todas tus fotos salvaje le puse su amor. Hacia el sueño que devorándote. Enojado mis alas blancas, llorándote. En mi cama nadie es como tú. No he podido encontrar la mujer que dibuje tu cuerpo en cada rincón, sin que sobre un pedazo de piel. Ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, castígame con tus deseos más. En mi pecho guardé para ti. Ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, devórame otra vez. Que la boca me sabia tu cuerpo, que se esperan mis ganas por ti.
Hey, Tom, welcome in. Keep tapping the screen as fast as you can. Come and join us for a little while. Let's go.
Quiero dormir cansado para no pensar en ti. Quiero dormir profundamente y no despertar llorando
Austin, Texas, mama.
por la pena de no ver. Quiero dormir cansado y no despertar jamás. Quiero dormir eternamente, porque estoy enamorado. Este amor no me convence.
Sing the words for me.
Durmiendo, vivir, durmiendo. Soñando, vivir, soñando. Hasta que tú regreses y te entregues en mis brazos. Prefiero vivir durmiendo. No quiero vivir llorando. Hasta que tú comprendas que yo sigo enamorado.
Hey, Tom, give it at the 100 proud as your boy. You say, coming out of Austin, Texas. Turn up your radio, stereo, computer, tablet, cell phone, whatever you got me on. Let's have some fun on a Tuesday. Welcome in.
Quiero dormir cansado y no despertar jamás. Quiero dormir profundamente, porque estoy enamorado. Ese amor no me convence. Durmiendo, vivir, durmiendo. Soñando, vivir, soñando. Hasta que tú regreses y te entregues en mis brazos. Prefiero vivir durmiendo. No quiero vivir llorando. Hasta que tú comprendas que yo sigo enamorado.
Hit after hit, beat after beat. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Say hi. Keep tapping the screen. Come on.
Pasan los años volando, recuerdos me hacen pensar en lo mucho que te quiero vida pudo prestar, pero lo que siempre tuvimos, el amor que Dios pudo dar. Y ahora que estás a mi lado, siento que puedo llorar, porque la vida que me diste nunca se va a terminar. Puedo decir que tú eres mi único y último amor. Años se pasan volando del fondo de mi corazón. Pasan los años volando, buenos me hacen pensar en lo mucho que te quiero, nunca te voy a olvidar. Tristezas y nunca riquezas, la vida pudo prestar, pero lo que siempre tuvimos, el amor que Dios pudo dar. Y ahora que estás a mi lado, siento que puedo llorar, porque la vida que me diste nunca se va a terminar. Puedo decir que tú eres mi único y último amor. Años se pasan volando lo fondo de mi corazón.
We going old school, baby. We going old school. Taking you back in time when music was music, baby.
Déjame echarte esos labios de sabor tendrán. Un beso, esos ojos cerrarán, y con ese beso sientas hasta donde yo te puedo llevar. Déjame probar un beso, solo beso, después ya mira. No me lo niegues, tan solo un beso, después ya mira.
Welcome in, TikTok. Welcome in.
Quiero probar, déjame besarte esos labios que sabor tendrán. Con un beso, esos ojos cerrados.
stereo, computer, tablet, cell phone, whatever you got me on. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Miss Lois, welcome in.
No la he podido olvidar, es inútil, no lo puedo ocultar. Fui muy malo al alejarla de mí, su mirada empañada preguntaba por qué fue así. Hoy comprendo de que todo lo perdí. Y es que no puedo olvidarla, no, cuánto la quiero. Sufro y me muero por verla una vez más. Y es que no puedo olvidarla, no, mi pensamiento me dice que es tarde ya para olvidar.
That's right, that's right.
Fui muy malo al alejarla de mí, su mirada empañada preguntaba por qué fue así. Hoy comprendo de que todo lo perdí. Y es que no puedo olvidarla, no, cuánto la quiero. Sufro y me muero por verla una vez más. Y es que no puedo olvidarla, no, mi pensamiento
Is it time yet?
me dice que es
All right.
tarde ya.
That is it for me. Thank you guys for letting me join in. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Zay. Thank you for coming in the clutch, brother.
No problem, man. I'll talk to you later.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, good, good. How are you, brother?
Oh man, it's been a crazy week already for me, and it's only Tuesday.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. I remember having a few, or a week like that a few weeks ago.
I guess it's like that when you're in the oil and gas business. So
No, mine's just life, I guess.
yeah, I hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me get started on this intro with Brenda real quick, and then we can get started, brother.
Okay, dope.
Go ahead, Brenda.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Jason's Latin podcast. We're super excited to have you guys here and super excited to what JD Hernandez and he's going to be sharing about his music, what they're doing, and all this good stuff. So welcome and let's get started. Thank you everyone that has joined early. Thank you so much. Tap, tap, tap and share the live so that we can have more viewers and the music can get out there.
All right. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. Real quick, I wanted to give our sponsor their shout out, R2G. If you guys are looking for a home or you're looking to sell your home out there in the San Antonio area, get a hold of Ruben. My mod Nissy there will put in the email, how do you get a hold of them, or you're looking to do home improvement in your house, he also does that. He also has homes for rent, Airbnbs, all in the San Antonio area, guys. Please get a hold of Ruben. Tell him that Jason from Latin Legends Podcast sent you, and he'll be more than happy to help y'all out and whatever your needs are for that. We're going to get started already. Let's welcome Mr. JD here. He's actually been here before, guys, a while back, right, bro?
Actually, this is my first time, bro. I did.
You haven't been
No,
here before?
this is the first time. Y'all invited me a long time ago, but
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah, we never officially hooked up until now. So this is the first time.
You're right, brother. You're right. My bad, man. Yeah, it's a lot of artists, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of artists that run through here. Now I popped in on some of your lives. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
probably
I've seen you
that.
popping.
Yeah.
For sure. So JD, glad that you made it now, brother. A lot of people don't know, but you got the frontman job for Grupo Aviso, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. First of all, saludos, man. Appreciate y'all for having me here tonight, and thank you guys. It's truly an honor to be here tonight, showcasing what JD has to bring. You know what I mean? So the new what I'm doing and what's behind the scenes with me. But yeah, man. In December, late December, right around Christmas time, I officially joined Houston's powerhouse, Aviso, out of Houston, which they've been in the onda for 43 plus years. So, man, it's an honor, becoming a fan to an artist and now to be with one of the biggest orquestas still around. You know what I mean? It's very, very few that are still here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's an awesome. It's awesome.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. And so, but before that, let's start from the beginning, brother. At what age, more or less, did you start really getting into music and you said, I want to do this, for a living?
Well, as a kid, man, I mean, como todos listen, you know what I mean? I mean, as a kid, I always had my mom and dad, paz descanse my mom and dad. But they're the ones that I got involved in this music. Because us growing up in the house, it was always the Hano music playing, coffee pot going, and there was in the morning you smelled chorizo and egg or something. So as a chiquillo, I was, instead of playing with my cousins, I was always around the table with my family, my tios and my tias and my mom and dad. Hey, ya, vete para allá con los niños, you know what I mean? But I was over here poniendo oído, trying to learn, about the music and la cultura, and I just enjoyed it, and I just grew up and, getting more and more into the music. And then, everybody is an artist in the shower, you know what I mean? And I just started singing and just took off from there, started doing little talent shows here and there in school when I was young. And then started singing around with the family and then just grown from there. And then there was a couple local bands here around the Houston area. La Mirada was one. I think they're cousins to La Mafia. I sang with them for a little bit. And then there was a band out of Brookshire, se llama Grupo Futuro, Jesse Campos. Got up there a couple of sang with them, and then it just started growing, man. And I had a buddy of mine that was actually the drummer for a while from the Hometown Boys, and I would get up on stage and jam out with them a couple of times. So it was just getting up, doing just a little appearance here and there, and then I didn't really didn't get involved, like get real serious with it until I don't know, probably here a few years ago when the Hana Blues Man approached me. I had other people approach me on here, and I was like, I just wasn't feeling it, and so I kind of did my research, and, people would tell me, man, you sound good, but you would think that it was just your family telling you that. But then when you had other people telling you that was not your family, like, man, you actually got some vocals, you got some pipes. And I'm like, well, I appreciate that, and then I'm still a big critic of my own voice, man. I could sing something, and I couldn't replay it. Now, I'm listening to, okay, well, I screwed up here, I need to do this or whatever, So it's learning, and, and also, man, it just, I started catching attention, at the time, TikTok wasn't around, so I was always on Instagram. And at the time I drove a truck, I was driving a truck all over the country. And so before they put that ban where you couldn't be going live or making a video while you're driving, I'd set it in my cup holder, and I'd be driving my truck, and I'd be making all kinds of videos, Latin Breed, Jay Pettis. And all of a sudden, I made a video on Instagram, and Jay Pettis at the time didn't have an Instagram account. And it was his wife's account. He said, hey, bro, this is Jay Pettis coming through my wife's account, Roxy's account. And he's like, man, I just want to let you know, bro. He goes, man, you got some awesome pipes. And just to hear that from a guy that, that you've you looked up to, admired, you know what I mean? And listening to it, music was always in the house, you know, and so right there, we just started kind of just BSing on social media, me and him, you know, going back and forth. Very, very humble dude, man. I can text him, hey, man, you know, pick his brain about something, and he'll tell me, hey, what about this? What about, you know, that's just Jay, you know. But then one thing led to another. He came into Houston, and then he said, man, I'm coming into Houston, and it was right around my birthday. And I was like, man, I'm at the RSVP. He said, hey, bro, put your face into place, and, man, I'll get you up on stage and sing with me. I said, nah, I don't want to screw up your show. And he was like, man, don't be a little bitch. Get up on stage and do your thing, you know. And so I was like, man, all right, cool. So we did an old Latin Breed tune, and, man, that's you can go to my YouTube page, the official JD Hernandez. That video's on there, man. So that's something in the bucket list, you know what I mean? And then fast forward a little bit, I started hanging around. That's when TikTok came out. And then when TikTok came out, I was just singing, you know, just getting on here, and people would hit me up, hey, man, how about, you know, you want to join this? You want to join this band? I just wasn't feeling it. The Tejano Blues Man came around, you know, shout out to the Tejano Blues Man. And, you know, he's worked with a lot of young artists, you know what I mean? And I got to give that to him, you know. And so anyway, I started looking at what he was doing. He was looking at what I was doing. And I was like, oh, man, he's hanging around with Aviso, man. He's in the Aviso camp. I said, hell yeah, you know. So one thing led to another. I worked the album with him. And, man, we just, you know, started clicking more and more. Then I got to meet Rob and Ralph and all the guys. And we would do just, I guess, just some, you know, shows. You know, they'd do some shows, and we'd do some pop-ups with him and stuff. And then, like I say, man, fast forward to this past December, he reached out to me, Rob, you know, and he's like, hey, man, you know, Chris Q's going through some health issues, man, and we think your voice would fit our band like a glove, you know. And I was like, man, you know what, let me think about it. And then I talked to my wife, and she's like, well, you know, I know that's what you want to do. I said, well, you know what? I said, yeah. I said, and plus, this is some way I can pay tribute to my parents, you know what I mean? Because there's not nobody in my family that's in the industry, you know. But so, yeah, so it's I tell people like this story. I'm at the office. I work downtown at the corporate office, but I'm always watching videos, watching, you know, different things about La Onda. And there's a video out there on YouTube where they interviewed Jimmy Edwards, and they asked Jimmy, well, how did you get into the music? And he was like, well, you know, in my family there was nobody that was into the music. So I feel like I can really relate to Jimmy's story, meaning there was nobody that was in my family that was into the music. And, you know, and I'm still learning, man. You know, when people say, hey, what key are you in? I don't know. I just sing the song the way I feel it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the only key I know is to put in the door, you know, but it's a learning, you know what I mean? And, so that's what I'm saying, man. I kind of relate to that, you know. So, but yeah, that's a little bit how I got into the music, and man, just taking it day by day, man.
Okay, great, man. And yeah, you actually answered my next question. I was going to ask you if any of your family members were in the industry. You know, since you just finished saying that you're the only one from your whole family.
Yeah.
And when your family actually see you on TikTok now, and now that you're with Aviso as the front man, what do they say, brother? Like, where did that come from?
You know, they tell me, man, you know, I remember when you were a kid, they would always tell me, man, you as a kid, you know, I would always dress, you know, like Raulito, I'd do the Raulito shuffle, and I'd throw money in my cowboy hat, y la chingada. And they're like, now to see you from a fan to an actual artist, you know, man, it's awesome to have somebody in our family to say, hey, man, I got a cousin, or I got a, you know, somebody in my family that I know that's in the hound industry. But, you know, so it's just, it's humbling when you hear family, you know, always supporting you and, you know, stuff like that.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. My next question is this, man. Tell me the big difference you see from the other small bands that you played with early on to what Aviso is today.
Well, let me tell you something, man. When you get a big group, especially the orquesta behind you, there is no sound like an orquesta. When you have the horn section, you have everybody there. I mean, not knocking a little 4-piece band, you know what I mean? But having an orquesta behind you, man, it's a different show. I mean, when the first time that I got to play with him, actually, I mean, I did a song, but to do a whole gig, man, I had the jitterbugs, you know what I mean? I was like, oh man, I was just nervous, bro, you know. I didn't know how the gente was gonna receive me, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, man, they say, you know, it's a garage band tune, man, this is a big time band. This ain't no little fly by night. I mean, Houston's powerhouse, Aviso's been around 43 plus years, man. So just to be with. I mean, they've been around long as I've been alive. I'm only 40. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, it's like, man, it's an awesome feeling to be with him and to really be with a class act.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. And right before, let me ask you one more question before I pass it here to my co-host Brenda. Tell me right now, bro, would you prefer to be with if you had a choice, would you stay with Aviso, or if like let's just say this, I'll put it to you this way. If a label came and said, JD, we want you, but not Aviso,
Right.
would you leave Aviso or would you stay with Aviso? Like right now, because I get it, bro. You want to get the experience, bro, and who better than Aviso, bro? Like that doesn't come around like 0%, bro, to 1%. Like you got very lucky, bro. Would you stay just to get the experience, or would you go on your own?
Now, to be honest with you, the way our industry is, I'm gonna be straight up blunt, man. I don't have no hair on my tongue. I mean, I've always been straight up.
Yeah.
Right now, there's not no label out there that's gonna pick up anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer your question, I would stay with Aviso just for the simple fact that Aviso gave me the opportunity. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest with you, and you probably heard this time again, that the Tejano market is not as it was in the heydays in the '90s. So people think that, hey man, well I'm gonna be a Tejano superstar. No, keep your day job, because you're not gonna make it as a. Yeah. I mean, I'm not knocking. There's a lot of talent out there. You know what I mean? But I mean, to answer your question, no, I don't think I would go with a big record label, because for one, you know, there's not really a big record label out there other than Freddie Records. You know what I mean? Now, if they, you know, if they offered me, hey, bro, you know, we want to bring you in and, you know, just to see what you got, you know, I would probably entertain the offer to see what they were offering. But at the moment, I wouldn't just jump ship just because they call me, hey, we want to sign you now. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, man, because honestly, man, like you get probably more respect from especially OGs like that you actually stayed,
right,
and not let it get up here,
right,
and then because you already know how it is. I don't even need to tell you. The word gets out that you're like, you know, you're big headed. Forget it, bro. Yeah. You know that rap will be with you for the rest of your career.
You know, I take this career, the Tejano industry and the oil field industry, the same. I've been doing the oil field business 25 years. And I've always wanted to have that good name. You know what I mean? It's like you go to a restaurant and you got a bartender or a waiter. Hey, I want to deal with him because I know my service is going to be top notch. Same thing. You know, that's the same way I am with my music. It's all about, you know, let's be straight up. Let's be man about it. Let's be cordial about it. We're not going to be bickering and all that drama BS like kids. You know, let's work on it. Right. And if we can do it, let's do it. If you know, pues, hey man, appreciate it. And I'll move down the line. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
10-4. All right. Brenda, go ahead, Brenda.
Well, hi, JD. My name is Brenda Blanco, and I am so excited to have you guys here. To have you here, JD, to tell us what you're doing. And I'm here reading the comments and just looking at everybody that is joining. Lucky Joe is somewhere here.
Lucky.
Yes, Nissy, thank you so much. And Missy, they're here keeping our audience engaged. You know, I saw a comment here that you started in TikTok, that they used to see you perform in TikTok, and now you're with this band that you say, you know, it's a dream come true for you, right? Isn't it amazing that sometimes life surprises you in ways that, you know, it's just, you know, something that you didn't even have in mind, but then all of a sudden, you know, you get that opportunity and you jumped on it. So congratulations for that. My question to you is gonna go back to how you started. Who was the first one that noticed that you even had a voice for singing?
Out of my family or just in general?
Anybody.
Well, I guess my mom and dad, you know what I mean? And they're the first ones that told me, mijo, you got a voice, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I would have other people, you know, just people that would hear me sing. And a lot of older generation would tell me, mijo, tienes una voz, no lo perteneces. Hope I didn't chop that up. No lo perteneces. Dios te dio algo, úsalo. And to this day, people tell me that, and that just keeps me driving. You know what I mean? But to answer your question, it was my parents.
Okay, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
And sometimes parents can be biased, but sometimes they can recognize, the talents that we carry from very, very young. And then my next question is, when did you join Aviso?
I joined them officially. I joined them in December.
Of this past year?
This past year, yes.
Got you.
So there was no rehearsal. My first gig was the first weekend of January in San Antonio on the south side. Me dijo Rob, hey, well, our first gig is with the one and only Ruben Ramos. I was like, holy smokes, you know what I mean? So for us to open the door or open the gig for Ruben Ramos, man, they just received me with, just con abrazos abiertos, and but yeah, that was my first gig, and yeah, so December was when I officially joined Houston's Powerhouse, but I had kind of already been, like como dicen, in the camp with Aviso, you know what I mean? Everybody there's a David Lee camp and so forth. I kind of been in the Aviso camp for, I guess, a couple of years, just hanging around and jumping up on stage and stuff like that. But yeah, December was the official day when I joined.
And what has been your longest gig?
My longest gig, actually, this has only been my third gig with them. You know what I mean? So April coming up will be my fourth gig with them. So the longest gig is probably, so the longest gig I want to say is probably the first gig that I did. So that was there in San Antonio.
Which was how long?
We did 2 sets. So basically we did about, hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, well, hour and a half.
Normally a set is 45 minutes.
So yeah, something like that. So just say 2 hours, and that's the reason I get on TikTok here. So, people work out. Well, this is my muscle to work out.
Exactly. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah. So
that's why I was asking you. How do you prepare for a long gig vocally?
Vocally, not to talk too much, and do my little warm ups. And I have a mister that basically, I guess it what do you call that? It just it keeps my vocal cords hydrated. Right? But what really helps me is here on TikTok. Sometimes I get on here on Friday, Saturday nights, and I'll go for 3 hours, and I'll tell people, where are you going to get a show for 3 hours nonstop? And you can ask Jason. Jason will probably seen, that I'll be on here for a while. He'll probably go off and come back and like, este vato todavía. You know what I mean? But that's what really helps me is TikTok to keep my voice going. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then one question before I send it back to Jason. And then if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment box. I will come back to them and ask them some of you guys' question. Do you do have you written, are you doing any original songs? Are you a writer, or do you do basically what they tell you in covers?
Well, I do got a couple of singles out there on my own.
Okay.
Dedicated to mom and dad. The one that I did for mom wasn't an original. Gracias Madrecita, which is that was done by Conjunto Primavera. But I did get because both of my parents passed away, so I did that in their honor. I said, if I'm gonna do 2 singles, my first 2 singles is gonna be paying homage to them. But to answer your question, my original tune was Extraño Mucho Papá. I got to work with the great Beto Ramon. And I told him my concept, what I wanted to do, because I already had, all the music that you hear with the Tejano Blues Man and the singles that I come out with. Well, all the musicians is Houston's Powerhouse, Aviso. So I already had the musicians there, right? So I already had a vision, and so I told him what I wanted to do, and basically like a orquesta style, ranchera style dancing song. But that was my first original tune that I got to work with. But yeah, I'm not a songwriter, it's just. When I worked with Beto Ramon on that tune, I told him what I wanted. Man, it's just, everybody has a certain gift that God gave them. I hit him up today, an example. Ya pa mañana me dijo, mijo, ya tengo tu song listo. What? Yeah, just like that, because he's been doing it for so many years, you know what I mean?
Right.
For us, it would take us probably 5 years just to come up with the first song, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, to answer your question, Gracias, Extraño Mucho Papá was an original tune that I put together.
Got you. So you collaborated with them?
Well, actually, it was my project. The only thing that Beto Ramon did was he wrote the song for me. I gave him the idea, and he wrote it. He has the rights to the song, right? Yeah. And then the rest was all me. Yeah.
Right. Okay. See, I've always thought, for me, I've always thought that I'm more of a writer than a singer. And I write a lot. But there are songs, like you were saying, there are songs that come out of the heart and the spur of the moment, and they're done in 15 minutes. But there's other songs that they're a process. They're a process. So I don't know if everybody's the same, but to me, that's how it works. But congratulations on everything you're doing. We're super excited that you're fulfilling your dreams, taking music out there, and of course, putting basically our music in the charts and in radios and all of that just keeps our culture growing. So I'll send it back to Jason, and don't forget to put your questions, comments, anything. We're gonna read them in a bit. So back to Jason.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, thank you, Brenda. So JD, let's do a song if people haven't heard you on TikTok, so they know what you bring to the table and why Aviso has you as their front man, bro.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if I should do my single or I guess let me see.
You're gonna do one of yours and one of Aviso's.
Well, you know what? Let me do this one. I'll do my latest original single, Extraño Mucho Papá, the one I was just talking about. So let me know just give me a thumbs up, because I have a mix board, and a veces some people be like, hey, I can't hear the music, but I can hear you. Just let me know if you can hear everything. So, but here we go. It's Extraño Mucho Papá. It's available on all digital platforms. So here we go. It's a tribute to my dad, and to anybody that has lost a dad or a grandpa. This is for you. Extraño tanto a mi padre, mi vida ya no es igual. Éramos buenos amigos, nunca lo voy a olvidar. Corrimos muchos caminos y él me enseñó a trabajar. Me duele verlo perdido y extraño mucho a papá. Ahora vive en el cielo y me duele que no está. Tengo ganas de verlo y extraño mucho a papá. Siempre puso buen ejemplo, siempre se dio a respetar, y de esto estoy seguro, que fue el rey de nuestro hogar. Era un hombre de palabra, era un hombre de honor, y le gritó al mundo entero que no hubo padre mejor. Ahora vive en el cielo y me duele que no está. Tengo ganas de verlo, extraño mucho a papá. Oh, cómo te extraño, viejo. Siempre puso buen ejemplo, siempre se dio a respetar, y de esto estoy seguro, que fue el rey de nuestro hogar. Era un hombre de palabra, era un hombre de honor, y le gritó al mundo entero que no hubo padre mejor. Ahora vive en el cielo y me duele que no está. Tengo ganas de verlo, extraño mucho a papá. Tengo ganas de verlo, extraño mucho a papá.
Necesito que me hables.
So that's it.
Bro,
I don't know if y'all heard.
great, bro.
I don't know if you heard at the end. I had one voicemail of my dad, and at the end it says, "Hey, necesito que me hables." So I wanted to incorporate his voice in there. So man, it was a beautiful project. So, yeah, that's it.
That's awesome, bro.
Very good song.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've actually heard it before, man, but hearing it again, it just like feels like the first time again, bro.
Appreciate it.
Man, that's great, bro. That's great.
Yeah,
very awesome, bro.
I had Ralph Garcia, which he has Ralph's Music Factory, which he's the musical director and the arranger producer for Houston's powerhouse Aviso. He's kind of stepped away from the music, the playing, but he's still involved with doing their music and recording and stuff like that. So, but yeah, shout out to Ralph Garcia with Ralph's Music Factory.
Awesome. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about your solo stuff, brother. What's in the horizon coming for that? As far as you doing your solo project.
So that's
is Aviso letting you do your thing or no?
I mean, I'm still gonna do my thing, regardless. You know what I mean? I mean, because this was already JD before I joined Aviso. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be always there for Houston's powerhouse. And actually, we were working on a new album, actually, and I don't know the date of it, but I know we got a new single we're working on. But I'm also still, my goal is to put out an album, and so right now I'm kind of in the song selection phase. You know what I mean? Working with a couple of guys, and yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, man, I'm gonna do an album. I can't give you a date and a time. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like somebody wants to cook. Hey, well, let's put out a song. No, that's not me. And if it takes me a year to put out an album, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to end up putting out an album. So yeah.
Okay, great, man. You actually answered my next question about that.
Man, I'm answering questions on top of questions.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Brenda, do we have anything in the chat, Brenda?
Just shout outs. We have people say Diane says beautiful voice, sending fire emojis. Great song, says Nissy. Good song, says La Lumbre. The Voice 2.0, Frank Sanchez.
Shout out to La Lumbre and Frank.
Great job, JD, says Frank Sanchez. And then The Voice, wow, Juan H. Trevino sending a fire emoji as well.
My brother, man. That's my brother.
Yes. So just basically compliments.
Yeah.
And they're saying if you can do a grito.
Well, I can do a grito, but I like to do it with a song. But yeah, shout out to all them. You know what I mean? Especially real quick, man. Juan Trevino, man. He's a very, 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 very humble dude, and also a busy dude, man. He's a pinnacle in our industry. I mean, to be a Latin Grammy, you know what I mean? And actually, I'm kind of, I'm in with the big cats. So once a year we get together and we do a luncheon with the musicians and, Christmas luncheon, and some other guys here in Houston. And me and Juan, we always chop it up there. And that's probably about the only time I get to see him, you know what I mean? Because he's always busy and me doing my deal. But man, shout out to Juan Trevino and to Frank, man. Frank's been, he's been following me. And then La Lumbre, it's kind of funny. I was watching him one time and I posted on my Snapchat, and my cousin in Hobbs, New Mexico, she goes, "Hey, you know that guy that you posted?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's my Theo." I said, "Get out of here." So his niece is married to my cousin. So I call him familia, man. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, if y'all want to do another tune, I'm down for whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah, how about one by Aviso?
Yeah, I can do. You know, Viso's the medley king. I can do a medley, or in medleys they can be long.
Whatever you want, brother. Whatever you want.
You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do the Maz medley tribute #1. They got 2, so we'll do this one here for you guys.
Awesome. And shout out to Juan Trevino. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Raza. This is Maz medley by the one and only Houston's powerhouse Alviso. Check it out. ¿Acaso no soy lo que esperaba? ¿Acaso no soy lo que soñaba? ¿Acaso no soy el príncipe azul que vino en las noches a encender tu luz con canciones y poesías en serenata? ¿Acaso no soy tu buen amigo? ¿Acaso no soy tu fiel amante? ¿Acaso no soy que te hace reír y a veces también que te hace llorar? No lo niego, nunca te lo dije, ser el hombre ideal. Y es que no soy perfecto, tan solo soy humano. A veces nos peleamos para luego conformarlo. Y es que no soy perfecto, pero así me quisiste, con todos mis defectos, con todas mis pinturas, así me conociste. No estamos separados, tampoco divorciados, pero me siento solo. No vivimos aparte, es más, dormimos juntos, pero me siento solo. Te gusta andar en fiestas, salir con grupo Aviso, buscando otros placeres. Pero esto no soporto y estoy decidido, mejor te dejo sola. Ya no soporto más mi sentimiento, ya no soporto más, me voy, no me arrepiento. Oh yeah. Llenado tu tiempo vacío de aventuras más, y mi mente se llena de tristeza por no ver de más. Y haciendo el amor deslumbrado sin quererlo yo, porque en todas tus bocas salvajes de tu sexo amor, haz un sueño querido tenerte devorándome, enmojado mis sábanas blancas llorándote. Y en mi cama nadie es como tú, No he podido encontrar la mujer que me busque tu cuerpo en cada rincón. Soy un pedazo de piel, ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, castígame con tus deseos más, que mi pecho arde para ti. Ven, devórame otra vez. Ven, devórame otra vez. Que la boca me sabe a tu cuerpo, que desea mis ganas por ti. Oh yeah, Raza, Houston's powerhouse, Avisa.
Bro, that's fire, bro.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Man, bro, I was just thinking, your voice just goes perfect with Aviso, bro. Especially for the music that they put out
Yep.
and what they're doing. Um, you know, you were born like in the wrong year, bro. I always say that to artists sometimes. I'm like, you're a little late or you're a little too early. And it always happens that way, right?
Yep.
Like we always, So my next question here before I pass it to Brenda, see if she has any more questions. Growing up, first, it's actually a two-part question. Growing up, what music did you listen to a lot growing up, and today, what music are you into right now at this moment?
The music I grew up listening to and the music I'm in today is the same music. I grew up listening to Jesse Serrata, Joe Bravo, Jimmy Edward, Isidro Lopez, Los Chachos. I mean, that's the music I grew up with, and that's the music until this day that I surround myself with. And that's hence why I'm around Houston's powerhouse. You know what I mean? So that's
Understood.
yeah.
Understood.
Through and through, man. The triple OGs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm telling you, man. Like when we spoke on the phone, I'm like, you got an old soul.
Yeah, that's what we used to say, man. It was a new soul, something about new school with the old soul, something like that. Joe used to always tell people that. So, but yeah, man, I think you're right, man. I'm like an old man, you know what I mean? Trapped in a young body.
Yeah, on a young body.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure.
But
Brenda, anything else? Anything in the chat? Actually, we do.
Yes,
one
we
thing
have a
there in the-
question. Born and raised where?
so I was born in the big island of Galveston, Texas, and we migrated to Sealy, Texas, which is right outside of Houston. For those that know football, a home of Eric Dickerson, back in the days, in the heydays, in the 90s, Sealy was the only town in Texas that won 4 state titles in a row. So kind of give me a little idea. So basically, we're 40 minutes west of Houston. If you're going to San Antonio, you can't miss it. So it's a little old country town, Sealy, Texas. That's where I'm from. We lived in Texas City. I was born in the hallway. Supuestamente in the hallway, my mom told my dad, "Hey, se me quebró el agua, pero I'm watching this novela. Once this is done, we'll go have this kid." I was the youngest of 4. So then we end up migrating to Sealy, and I was born and raised there, raised there in Sealy. I mean, I went to school there, played ball there, and graduated there. But yeah, that's where I'm from. My parents, my dad is in West Texas at Lockney, and my mom is from the strawberry capital, Putti, Texas. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, let me see. Tejano T-shirts y más dicen saludos.
Saludos, brother.
Diane says ball high.
That's
And
right.
then my favorite, Frank and Diana started dancing. Awesome voice. Great job, JD. La Lumbre says, es todo, JD. It sounds damn good. So I guess I'm going to ask you a question. And then my last question for you would be, what do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your plans?
Ooh, 5 years, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna do in a year. I mean, first of all, man, sinceramente, man, I just pray the Lord, keeps him with a healthy life, and keeps my tool healthy. You know what I mean? I don't know. 5 years, I plan to, if Aviso still wants to, be around and they want to keep putting out music, I'll be here for Aviso. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I love music, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing in the oil and gas business because you're not gonna replace that with music. Music's a passion, you know what I mean? And so to me, I would always do music. To answer your question, in 5 years, I hope that I'm still here and I'm a bigger artist than I am now. You know what I mean? I
That's
hope
the
that
answer I was looking for.
a JD is a household name, so.
Right,
yeah.
that's the answer I was looking for.
Yes, ma'am.
Because at the end of the day, you're an artist, and wherever life takes us, we hope that we're doing something greater and better, and that we're just multiplying in our giftings,
That's right.
whatever they are, because everybody has different, right?
Right.
And then I guess you kind of answer, but not really. My next question is, how do you? Because most musicians and artists, they have a full-time job.
Yeah.
Most of us, because music can pay, but not all the time, or
Yeah.
we struggle to get paid.
Right. Right.
So my next question is, how do you balance and how do you make time for Aviso and your talent and the oil field?
Well, I mean, it's all about having a drive, right? I mean, you got to have a drive in life, I mean, and just like there's a country tune, the dream is not going to come after you. You got to chase your dream, right? So, I'm going at this and 100%, full blast every day here and there, doing my career and also doing my music career, right? So you have to, some days, and I'm pretty sure y'all like, oh man, y'all enjoy doing this podcast, but I was like, oh man, I wish I could just have a day off, right? But then at the end of the day, it's like, man, I'm JD, but the fans built JD. Because if it wasn't for the fans and for you guys and for the music, for the people playing our music, we wouldn't be who we are. We'd be just a normal person, right? But, so what keeps me going is I know that I have music that I need to work on. And so you got to prioritize things like in your general life. I prioritize things here in the música, you know what I mean? So
Correct.
sometimes they clash and you got to know how to take them challenges when they come on, and so. But yeah, man, it's a full-time thing, and that's kind of the reason that I wasn't wanting to commit to Aviso, because my schedule's always busy, because I travel for work, and you know what I mean? So, but I said, ¿sabes qué? It's something, God put this situation and this reason in my path, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to leave it in God's hands, so. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we are very excited to have you here. Thank you for singing for us. And we just encourage everybody to go give them a follow. Follow us, keep music alive, keep music going, share it, because music just has a way to, just fill your soul. So just keep sharing it. Thank you so much for coming today. We're so excited to see what God has in store for you. We know that, being an artist is all about discipline and about, a lots of ups and downs, but you have a passion, you have a love for music, and I believe that's always going to keep you, thriving.
Yep,
So thank
and I
you.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Go, Jason.
All right,
Go, Jason.
Thank you, Brenda. JD, since you've never been here, and I'm sure you've seen it plenty of times, we do this little game, brother. And, you're allowed to say both if you don't want to decide which one.
Can I phone a friend? 50-50?
No, you cannot.
Gee.
When we get a bigger budget, we'll see what happens.
Órale.
Grupo Más or La Mafia?
What era of Grupo Más? Just Más in general?
Whatever you think. Whatever you think.
Jimmy G. Más. Jimmy G. Grupo Más.
Okay. Roberto Pulido or David Lee Garza?
Ooh, you got me on that one. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck in between. I would say DLG. I would say David Lee.
Okay. Ruben Ramos or Little Joe?
Ruben Ramos.
Agustin Ramirez or
Chinga.
Freddie Martinez?
El Guti. Agustín Ramírez.
El Guti. All right. Jay Perez or David Mares?
Oh, shit. Man, wow. That's a good one. That's a very, very good one. I'm going to have to say both, man. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to have to say
No
both.
problem.
They're both of my favorites.
Understood. La Fiebre or La Sombra?
I would have to say La Fiebre. Yeah.
No problem. I'm trying to think of the. Okay. Let's go conjunto, old school.
Oh, man.
Rubén Vela or Steve Jordan?
Esteban Jordan all the way.
Esteban Jordan. Okay. Jimmy Edwards or Adalberto Gallegos?
They're both my favorite, but I would have to go with Jimmy, man. All time. Jimmy. Jimmy's my hero.
Understood. I got a few more, bro. Ramirera or Gary Hobbs?
The most wanted man, Ramiro Ramirera.
Okay. If you were going to be put in an island forever and you could only take one album with you and it doesn't matter what genre of music, bro, what album are you taking?
I would take the DOG 1392.
1392.
That's
Awesome. Okay. And one more, bro. Loyalty or respect?
You said loyalty or respect? I would have to go with loyalty because then that's how you get respect.
Okay, understood, man. And JD, why don't you tell everybody here where they can stream your music?
Yeah, so you guys can go follow me on all social media platforms at the official JD Hernandez. You can also follow Houston's Powerhouse Aviso for all our upcoming gigs. My music and Houston's Powerhouse Aviso's music's available on all digital platforms. And I don't have nobody working my Facebook, my social media. So if you send me a message, it'll be me on the other side of that phone.
It is you that answered.
That's right. That's me. So, but yeah, so that's how they can reach me. A lot of people reach me on here on TikTok, you know what I mean? So I'll try to answer them. And, a lot of people send me requests on Facebook, but I kind of got to, sometimes they're spam. So you got to do your research, you know what I mean? If you see somebody's active, then, okay, well, this is real. But then if you see somebody post a picture from 2023, you know what I mean? You got to be active, you know what I mean? So I can, okay, well, this is, dale or chale, So, but yeah, you can reach me on social media like that. So, but real quick, with your permiso, Jason, man, I'd like to thank you guys first and foremost for having me tonight here. And, man, for getting the behind the scenes of what's coming up with JD. I know it's not probably a lot, but man, I appreciate appreciate you guys, man. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to run down some gigs that we have coming up. So if you're in the Fort Worth DFW Metroplex area next month, Houston's Powerhouse Aviso will be April 19th will be at the Fort Worth Art Festival, Main Street. It's a 3-day weekend event. We'll be there. So if y'all are in the area, we'll be hitting the stage about 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's on a Sunday, but they're going to have all kinds of music. They kind of shut down Main Street there. So yeah, man, we're going to have that gig. Then we got a gig coming up. We got a private back here in Houston. But then for all my San Antonio area, Raza there, San Antonio, Pleasanton, all that area, we're going to be June 28th at the one and only Mr. Pepsi Peña Midsummer Dance there at the Grand Event Center. It's going to be a Sunday, June 28th. So you'll be seeing flyers for that. We'll be headlining the show from 9 to 10:30. Again, that's going to be at the Grand Event Center, Houston's Powerhouse, Aviso. And then we're still filling in some more dates, but here in Houston, we got another private here in Houston in August. And then October, we have here on the East End, Houston's Powerhouse is going to be, we're going to be at the American Legion's Hall here in Magnolia in the East End, October 10th, 8 a.m. that they're going to be doing a big dance for the Compián Funeral Home Building Fund. So if you're around that area, the East End, Houston area, put your face into place. And then November, we travel down to Del Rio. We'll be down in Del Rio, Texas. It's going to be the Black and White Gala down there at the Del Rio Civic Center. That's going to be November 7th. We hit the stage at 8 o'clock. So you'll be seeing some more stuff. But yeah, that's coming. A couple gigs we got coming up. I will not be going on it, but Aviso will be headlining the Tejano. Let me get down here. The January 30th to February 6th, 2027, 14th annual Tejano Cruise in Paradise going to the Bahamas. It's going to be on Carnival Dream. So, man, if y'all haven't been on that, man, I haven't been. I just I couldn't make it. And that was already kind of the thing prior to when I joined Aviso. I told them that I wouldn't be able to make it. But, yeah, they're going to be headlining the show. There's going to be a lot of artists. And, man, it's kind of sad. I know, rest in peace, Mr. What's his name that just passed away? Martinez, Johnny Martinez had just passed away, and he was supposed to be on that cruise with them. So I'm pretty sure, man, they're gonna honor something for him. But, man, rest in peace, to Johnny Martinez. But, yeah, man, if y'all want to go sail and jam out to some Tejano music, man, just go to TejanosParadise.com, or you can go to Tejanos in Paradise Cruise or Blue Agave Travel. You can also check on Hot Tejano. They're always promoting it. But yeah, man, it's January 30th to February 6th, 2027, 14th annual Tejanos in Paradise Cruise to the Bahamas on the Carnival Dream. So, but yeah, that's what we got coming up for Houston's Powerhouse, and I'll be working on some music, and we're also working on a new album. So that's what we kind of got coming up.
Awesome, JD. And you're always welcome here to come promote, let everybody know a few days before it drops. You just give me a comment, and it'll take like 30-40 minutes to do. And just to remind everybody, man, to go stream it whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. And if you want, man, I can end the show with another song if you like. You know what I mean? It's up to you guys, whatever y'all want.
Yes, absolutely.
So I want to do this one, man. It's actually the songs that I've been singing. If y'all come up to one of our events, you will be hearing these songs. So we actually rehearsed this song last 2 Sundays ago. And this is the one and only Ram Herrera, Voy a hablar con mi doctor. It's the latest single that he put out on his, or it's the latest song that he put out on his EP. This song was also written by Mr. Beto Ramon. But man, I want to thank you guys again for tonight having me. Para toda la raza being here. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the shout outs, man. Follow each other, follow me, follow these beautiful people that are supporting La Onda, that are supporting the upcoming artists, the new artists. And for the new artists that are out here, man, just keep going, man. Don't let nobody, tell you different about your dream. If that's what you have set, just keep going forward, you know what I mean? And keep pushing forward. Just surround yourself with great people in the onda, and always put God first. But guys, with this one, I'm going to close it out. It's Voy a hablar con mi doctor. So guys, check it out.
Thank you, JD.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Saludos a todos tonight that joined. Shout out to Jason's Latin Legends podcast. To Brenda Blanco. Thank you guys. Voy a hablar con mi doctor. Su oficina es la cantina. Y ese sí calma mi dolor. Con mezcal y con tequila me receta una cerveza para olvidar de tu amor. Pero en ti sigo pensando, pero en ti sigo pensando, traigo herido el corazón. Luego me sirve un tequila para olvidarme de ti. Pero entre más me borracho, más me aumenta mi sufrir. Y esto no tiene remedio, grave está la situación. Mejor mándeme un mariachi, mejor mándeme un mariachi que me cante una canción. Aquí estoy con mis amigos, señor cuervo y patrón, hasta que olvide esta pena o que me pierda la razón. Cantinero, vente un trago que me quite este dolor, una que borre la huella para olvidarme de ella y su maldito amor. Oh, yeah, Raza. Thank you guys are awesome. Shoot, I might go live for a little bit after this show. Esto no tiene remedio, grave está la situación. Mejor mándeme un mariachi, mejor mándeme un mariachi que me cante una canción. Aquí estoy con mis amigos, señor cuervo y patrón, hasta que olvide esta pena o que me pierda la razón. Cantinero, vente un trago que me quite este dolor, una que borre la huella para olvidarme de ella y su maldito amor. Una que borre la huella para olvidarme de ella y su maldito amor. Oh yeah, Raza, thank you guys.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
so much, JD.
Y'all probably jump on in a minute because y'all got me going. So I might go live, Raza, for about an hour. So if y'all want
Go
to
follow
go,
him. Go to his live.
thank you
Jason,
guys.
where are you? I don't see you.
He's behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
I'm turned off my camera.
Oh, okay.
That would. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, JD. Thank you for sharing your amazing talent with us. Everybody, go follow him. Go to his live. Thank you so much to everyone that just tapped and liked and commented. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. And we see you on Wednesday. Right, Jason?
On Wednesday. Yes, absolutely, guys. So look out for that flyer. Look out for that flyer. I think it's already out. Yeah, the flyer is already out, I think. So once again, JD, muchas gracias, brother. And, you're always welcome. And we'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Have a good night.